I'm gonna try spectating the game with capture it. Let's see if capture it starts crashing. Yeah, I'm trying this thing where with capture it, if I can pull up some of the save bonuses on the side. Let's see if we can do this. To just, yeah. I was just sitting. Okay, let's see how the stream looks. Yeah, I don't think this is really helping. Let's get rid of this. problem with this is it will start lagging. It will start lagging if I... Okay, let's keep it this way. Okay. All right, so some of my lights just fell off on stream. Let's catch up with real time what's happening in the game. Butcher's already walling his side. I think this is expected. Oof. Okay, so we've got some walling happening. Let's see, what are the civs? Burgundians. Burgundians with their castle age, heavy cav, very effective. Mayans are just beautiful to play as an archer civ. They don't get any stables. I don't think you get bombard cannons with Mayans either, so it's all trebs for siege in the late game. But having, you just have a lot of archers. Have a lot of archers with Mayans, and it's super effective if you throw in some skirms. Khmer have a very interesting bonus. I think you don't need to. You don't need houses. We've got Goths on the other side. Not a big fan of Goths. I wasn't worried about Goths when I was playing Bohemians because of the gunpowder units that I get in Castle. Like I can research chemistry in Castle with Bohemians, so I wasn't worried about Meso civs or I think Goths because it was pretty effective against Goths. Portuguese is a civ I don't know much about. Butcher really loves Portuguese. It seems like a civ that you can play with two different players. Like you can play an archer or a cav. But I haven't been able to do it. Huns is a civ that people on Twitch and the internet really love, and I haven't played with Huns ever, so I don't really have an idea of what the benefits of Huns are. Let's see if we can search for a Huns victory. Huns, trebs are accurate, don't need houses. Cav archers are cheaper. I don't know why people play with Huns, but like, nothing seems special. But Huns are Huns apparently, and people win with it. See what's happening on this side. We've got wood walls. We've got grey with stone walls. So I think everybody is playing arena-ish on this game. Cyan seems to be the highest score in the game. Cyan is Spanish, and it seems like the save that most. I think Spanish is a civ that we don't really enjoy playing against because we end up losing if that civ goes later in the games. Early on, I think we're able to counter them. What's the? Let's see what Spanish do, good or bad. Spanish, here we do. Victory. My laptop starts feeling the pressure of streaming if I open Chrome or Edge along with Capture Edge and the game. It starts lagging. Let's see. Spanish builders work 30% faster, which is great. Blacksmith upgrades cost no gold. I think that's great. Gunpowder units fire 18% faster. Conquistadors. Yeah, I think late save. Playing against this is very challenging. No, he didn't say any of that. He didn't say don't do crossbow. Exactly. No. Ballistics, the same principle applies as chemistry in M. First you do your basics and then you do ballistics if you have the resources. No, he didn't. I saw that video and I've seen it. Okay, but you don't play archers. You don't see him play as an archer. Oh, Manish ko yaad dilana is a different thing because Manish often forgets ballistics because he plays with saves that get ballistics for free. Okay, Hans seems to be low on score. Both sides. I think Psycho's building a forward wall because we won't get these guys weren't getting pushed. We see elephants and we see a defensive castle. Battle elephants. 12 plus attack. Oh, I guess this is trample damage. That was a lot of archers to kill 2 battle elephants. Okay, Botkins. I think Botkins in. So Green's booming with 4 TCs. Green is Goths. So I think if this guy gets to Imp, it's going to be very challenging for both these guys because Goth spam is going to be super challenging to play against as an archer player and as a Gaff player. So 4 TC boom, I think the Goths guy is the one to worry about. Blue's got his second TC. Frenchy is also playing Khmer and he is still on 1 TC. Butcher continuing to pressure Blue. I think the strategy is going to be to make the flank resign because he is making battle elephants, which are more expensive. expensive to make, I'm assuming. Okay, let's see how many shots. 5, 6. It's a lot of shots. I think the scout's not gonna survive. Like just one shot. Okay, villagers are in. Villagers are being saved with the Khmer bonus. Okay, this is gonna idle Blue's eco for quite a bit. I think he can. So this is why I think Town Bell is what pros say not to use, because you've completely idled the entire thing. Like he didn't have to use Town Bell. He could have continued with his gold, so he realizes that he shouldn't have done it. So this eco is going back, and that's exactly what it is. This makes sense. Gray is on 2 TC. I don't think Gray has been pressured yet thanks to his stone walls, and he has a mangonel. Blue currently has no food eco. He has a lot of gold, but he doesn't have a market. So what is he gonna do with the gold? I think he needs to build a market. Meanwhile, green is triple walled, and he has 4 PCs. Green's the highest score right now. Blue is. Oh wow, this is a. I think this castle could have been here to range both the TCs. Blue really needs a market. Like, what is he going to do with all this gold? Why is he pulling all his archers away? Oh, orange pulled off his archers, and there's a stone gate, and then this. Is orange going to be able to make a castle? Easier to kind of take down the palisade and then just go and move this castle somewhere here so it ranges both the DCs, because at this point oh okay, there was no need to break anything. This castle was this gate was not constructed at all. Okay. Nicely done with quick walls. Quick walls over there. These archers would have taken down the knights anyway, so that's okay. Is there ballista elephants? So okay, he switched from battle elephants to ballista elephants. That makes sense. It's a death. What's happening on the other side? Someone's building a castle. Okay, so I think this is the strategy. I think both red and yellow just need to hold while these guys push blue and green. It doesn't seem like green is coming to blue's defense at all. This castle is gonna go up. Blue is trying to save his will. And will somebody see the? Okay, there are the wills. This is the army trickling. This archer. Let's see if somebody spots. This castle should have been clear. Okay, Blue's finally building a market, but that's being denied. Okay, Blue's villagers have been spotted. Will Blue survive or will Blue die? Okay, that's a lot of knights. Still some villagers escaped. Okay, Blue is gonna lose both the TCs. He's not taking gold. He could have been taking this gold all this while. Okay, science coming through here on science coming with the Spanish conquistadors. No idea how to counter them. 16 attack, they've got a lot of upgrades. Blue builds a market outside. Blue has nothing in his base, and Butcher's kind of wasting some time over here. Cyan going forward with the castle drops. I think the archer should be able to take, but no idea. Okay, this is going to be another main fight. So purple's Goths player with 4 stables. That's very interesting. I don't know what that is about. As a market, Blue still surviving. Villagers. I think Blue should resign. Blue and green are Science coming with a ram here. I wonder if they've done the university researchers. Green's losing a lot here. This knight's gonna die. These cards seem pretty. This light cast seems pretty effective. Blue still has 3 villagers. How many villagers? Blue has. Blue has a total of 5 villagers. Okay, will this castle go up here? Very aggressive castle by Cyan. Okay, that's a lot of light calf. Doesn't seem like that. Will Blue has a villager here. Well, Blue lost another villager, so I think at this point Blue just has 2 villagers. 1 villager. Cyan's going forward. I think this is GG. There is, I think, is this the only villager by blue? How many villagers does blue have? 3 villagers. Where on the map are they? Oh, there they are. TCs are out. He's building his TC last ditch effort. Seems to be a lot of pressure. I think it's almost a base trade at the moment on what's happening. The Trebs are out as well. This is a problem with mines. I think it's very difficult. I find it very difficult to pressure with mines on closed maps like this. If you wall up, then mines seem very difficult to attack. My approach with mines is just go out and start killing and sniping villagers or army. But right now with mines, if everything is walled and the other guy is putting pressure with ranged units, ram, and trebs, there's not a lot you can do. At the moment, it is Butcher, Synapse, and Psycho. Blue is pretty much wiped off the map. Blue has 4 villagers and a ballista elephant. He was completely wrecked out of his base. The green Goths guy is going Scout, Light Cav, and Bikes, which is unique. He's doing really well because he's got his barracks, and I think he's now taking into his Goth spam. On this side, these guys are stalemating against the Spanish guy. The Spanish guy has been playing a very clean game with very aggressive castles, taking aggressive castles. And now Orange is starting to come with Tarkhan. I don't even know what this unit is. I think Conquistadors and Tarkhan, the problem for us as a team is that we have no idea what these units do and how to counter them. So now that there is the wall's broken, the archers are not in the right place, these guys are going to cause some damage. Okay, this castle finally went up. This castle was denied for a very long time. He's got 3 castles. Blue is bouncing back at the moment. He's got 7 wills, so they weren't able to make blue resign, and I think that's kind of the problem. Like, if you don't make somebody resign in a team game, it's very difficult because it's a mental game at that point where the other guy, despite you wrecking him so much, he hasn't resigned, and you're like, what is going on? The issue on this side is that they have no siege, so they have no siege, and I think Butcher is still stuck in castle. They need Treb here. They need Trebs here to take this out before the Huskal start coming. Cyan and Grey haven't been attacked at all, so it's kind of a stalemate here. So at the moment, it's a upper hand for Butcher Synapse Frenchy Psycho, primarily because of Blue being almost pushed out of the game. He's 10 bills, 1 TC, so he's been out of the game for a very long time. He's rebooming between the two pockets. But I think the challenge is going to be how soon can, like, that's a lot of army here. They really need siege here. This side again continues to just be a stalemate. How many wills have KD? Cyan has killed 22 and lost 14. Synapse has lost quite a few villagers. Let's see what the war is here. I think the archers are taking. The archers would do really well with the light cav. I don't think that's even a real fight. The Huskars will be very difficult because now that the army is split up, these archers are probably going to die. This Cyan's going to be pressured. I think this is the first time this team is going to be pressured on this side. They have a decent army count. So 3 trebs. I think these paladins need to be forward. These trebs have been left exposed. This army has been taken out. I think Green is by himself doing really well at the moment. Green by himself has been pushing both of these guys on this side, and they're taking out the market because they see the market. I think that's a smart snipe. This is a really well fought game by Green. Blue is now up to 18 villagers. At one point he had like 4 villagers, I think. And there we go, and there comes the god spam. Is this wall? I don't think this wall is going to go up, neither is the castle. Which was forever castle. There's a death ball. Oof. Very forward stables and castle. I think this is all going to get cleared out. Just have to be careful of this man. Oh, so close. Very good game presence by Synapse. Not losing any archers over there. What? Green's just biding his time. He's getting in all his god spam upgrades. Green's just played this game like a beast. I think the Paladins have have traded really well. Okay, there's a big fight here. Taking on the castle was really good. This is like an arena game. One of the reasons why I think I was doing really well on Hideout was because I couldn't play this arena style game. I would get pressured. Very. I have no idea who's gonna win this fight. Red is holding strong, and yellow is just circling around. But I think red needs a second. Red needs a second snowball after this army dies. Okay, they were able to push this. Pretty interesting that none of these guys went after these trebs. These trebs have been exposed, like even these light cap. There we go, they finally started to take notice. Did red lose? Okay, green's coming. This is a stressful game. Okay, more trebs coming. These trebs are super exposed. I will be right back. Okay, let's see what's happening. Oof. I think red has no army at the moment. He's switching over to pikes. Red has no army though. Already lost all the trebs here. Blue has bounced back to 40 wills. Really well done by blue by not like he was down to 4 wills. Coming back to 40, I think that is all. Green was just amazing. Green's been playing this game as a beast. He's been playing by himself, taking both orange and purple. Red is starting to do his tech switch, but I think all these archers are going to die to this. Science in. Okay. Cavalier trying to go after this Sarmas. Okay, this tribe won't let this castle be built. Orange tech switching into champions. I think this is the smartest game decision so far. Got trebs and bombard cannons. Okay, these paladins are cleaning up the trebs. They took out the bombard cannons are probably going to be next. Okay, Red's got his trebs back out. Okay, I think this is just a equal fight right now. Butcher's holding with champions here, and we've got green continues to push. Blue's finally coming back. I think blue just decided that he's not going to make anything other than elephants in this game. That has really been a problem. I think this tech switch, it took a while for this tech switch to come for red, but now that it is, it's really giving them the time to go. I think this is why people like Huns at the top level. Like, this guy is just like flank and PTC, and he's just spamming trash units at the moment. This is just coming down to a trash fight. I don't get why the green guy isn't doing champions and the god spam. Well, I guess it's a smart call because it's just Cav here at the moment and Orange is doing champions. Whoa. Yeah, they just went trash. Uh, this is a pocket player. This is a pocket player just saving the game at the moment. It's the exact same thing that Green had been doing here. Like, Green has been playing this game as a PC. He's basically been playing 2v1 for about 75% of the game. Props to Blue for not resigning, but he has done absolutely nothing to contribute to the game. This fight is like I have no idea how to even concentrate on this fight. My CPU is peaking at 99%. My GPU seems to be holding. Hamza coming with that Asar Mas was just amazing. Like the timing was just fantastic. I mean, you're early on trebs, like 5 trebs जो नंगे खड़े थे, even they caused a lot of damage. These guys had no idea. Like they were just taking fights while your trebs were just taking out buildings, fully exposed. I mean, on this side, Green was a total beast. Like Blue was playing SimCity, he was down to 4 or 5 villages. He then went back and came to like 60, 70 villages. He didn't resign, but he only made elephant units. But he had so many. Like he had, like you guys died so many times to him. Like he was a total beast. And the moment light cap came out, two light cap were taking out your knight single-handedly. That was a very long fight to just kill two champions. These bombard cannons have caused more damage than anything than I can remember. Like, I don't think they've died at all. They've just been like Red is being pressured. They are completely inside Red's eco. They've not been able to make Blue resign. They're inside Red's eco. This side, at this point in time, it's pretty bad for both Red and Yellow. It seems like they're gonna lose. It's a crazy army comp right now from Cyan. Whereas on this guy, it's just a stalemate where Orange's champions are holding. And the bombard cannons, 3 bombard cannons still exist. It's a lot of buildings. I have no idea where to focus. I also know what the outcome of the game is at this point, because the GGs have been called and I know what the outcome of the game is, but it's Like, look at these tables here. One, two, three, four. There's like 15 stables pumping out hussars. This is fantastic. Just seeing a Portuguese guy tech switch into champions and take out a Goths guy. Uh, the pocket is nowhere to be seen. Like, no idea what purple is up to at the moment. He has no army. Oh, there he is. There is purple. And oranges into green's eco. I think greens lost TCs. Sneaky sign. Green's rebuilding his TCs. They've still got their market going. And this is just stalemate at the moment, but with how many units Cyan has lost and with yellow and red moving back, this is amazing. Cyan's doing castle drop. This could have been a lot more aggressive. I don't know why this could have actually been more aggressive, but I guess at this point there's just so much happening on the game. You really don't. You just make a quick decision where you are. That's a huge army that Cyan is sending. And here I think the momentum has shifted from Cyan and Grey using their army and they've switched to complete trash. Cyan's inside the eco. Green's gonna lose these TCs all over again. I think this is the second time Green's gonna lost all these TCs. Green knows. Blue's probably the. I have no idea what Blue's game is. Like, I don't know why he's even playing. He's playing SimCity, he's making only elephant units, he's being one of the least contributing member of this team. DC's again taken down. Okay, green is finally, I think, coming down. Uh, a little bit of a distraction. Let's see what happens over here. Science trying to TC drop. At this point in time, I think green's pretty much out of the game. This is the YOLO strategy. I think gray is getting steamrolled. Blue's still out of the game. Green is being pushed out of the game. This castle and this push is their last opportunity, I think, for Cyan to go into. Nobody's resigning. Is this castle going to be denied? Is this yellow castle going to be denied? This castle's been denied. This is a doubt castle. The yellow castle is a doubt castle. Red's inside. Gray's eco with eagles. Amazing tech switch for reading. This is fantastic. I think Gray's just ringing down bell, so his eco is going to go down. Cyan's going to lose all of this. I think green's out. Where green's done, I think Science YOLO is the only play right now. And the enemies are just too much. Gray is frozen completely here. There was a good 5 to 7 minutes where you were just taking on green with your champions. Like that, like you held, like green was a beast of a player. Blue was probably no idea what he was doing, but green was a beast, and your champions just held. Like your champions just champs and halves. You guys had no siege. That was your problem. Like when you had pushed blue completely back, green had not tech switched to his Huskal mass. You guys didn't have any siege to further push them. Hamza's timing, like Hamza had 15 to 17 stables at one point. I think I couldn't count. Thanks, Mobile. Appreciate the support as always. Like the timing of having that mass when Cyan was like again, Cyan was also a beast of a player. He wiped out Manish's eco and he almost wiped off Harish's eco. But the moment Harish didn't have an army, Hamza just प्रकट हो गया था 50,000 के साथ, and then just kept pushing and pushing and pushing. It was to watch. It was an amazing game to watch. Really well played by you guys. Like amazing gameplay. Yeah, yeah. I was casting. I was casting with Cappage. Ah, exactly. You were like, I have completely frozen, and then here Hamza is like just. Psycho either has just enough army to help the other team. Like if Psycho just sends the army, that helps. Either Psycho just donates resources and that helps. But like it was all about timing for you guys. It was all about timing for you guys. Blue, पता नहीं blue क्या कर रहा था. I mean, part of the reason why you guys won was blue. Exactly. Like you guys had wiped blue to like 3 or 4 villages, but he reboomed and he still didn't do trash. वो फिर भी एक ही elephant लेके आ रहा था. 50 villager है, एक elephant है. Yeah, that was so amazing. How like Vic just comes in with clutch. Either he comes in clutch with army to the other side, or he comes in clutch with resources. This was a super long and super stressful game. And for what it's worth, हरीश अपने उसूलों पर डटा रहा. He didn't go trash. He was like फिर भी मैं आर्ब्स बनाऊंगा, मैं ईगल्स बनाऊंगा, मैं ट्रैश नहीं खेलूंगा. Like I think, I mean, yes, but there was a time when Harish didn't have any archers. Like इनका conquistador and वो दूसरा Tarkan, like Tarkan was, they took a lot of damage and they still didn't die. Like, this was very well played by all of you guys. Um, Hamza just came with like Hamza has birthed like so many hussars. Like from a timing perspective, it couldn't have been better. Dude, he was just spamming from like 15 stables. Like, it's crazy. Butcher, Blue bach gaya. Like so it was very funny to see Blue relocating. He was escaping with his villagers, and your armies were walking by the villagers. And then you took some, but uske baad mein they dropped a market, and then they went forward, and then I think Psycho caught a few, but like quite a few escaped. Like 4 or 5 escaped, and that's how he reboomed. But he had at one point he had no TC. Yeah, it was like that. Even I think Manish ka castle deny ho gaya tha because of how much army Green had. It eventually went up, but you guys lost like that was the time when I think that was the time when Green started like massing his army, and you guys didn't have enough. Like once that castle went up, if you had siege, I think Butcher, you were stuck in castle for a very long time. It took you a while to get to him. Yeah, 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 yeah. It, huh. So that 10 to 12 minutes was Green, and Green wasn't pushing. Green didn't know what you guys had or did not have. So like Vic was building his wall. Like if at that point Green even came with like some 40 Huskals towards your base, and then he went back without attacking anything. And itne mein Psycho was able to complete his wall and his castle. Like Green just didn't have map awareness ki kahan pe kya hoga. But he had army during that transition where he could have really caused a lot of damage to you guys. But it distracted him for so long. It distracted him for so long that you guys continued pushing. हम लोग जो पिछले 1 साल से सीख रहे हैं, विक अभी जाग के आया, बोला अच्छा सिलेबस बताओ मेरे को. I I would say that we had a really solid track. I don't mind playing a game with you guys, but I am also okay if you guys can play a community. हाँ हाँ हाँ. Yeah. So the link that I shared पहले उसमें वो Japanese store का prices था. They were like almost $800. The regular is like 500. I to me suitcases, I think they're amazing, but not. But the laser prices are just too much. Travel Pro. Yeah, yeah. If there is one piece of advice I will give anybody, don't buy away suitcases. They suck. Away. Yep, agreed. Hard shell sucks. Hey, Suicide Chewbacca, I see you on the stream. Do you want to join us for a community game? We'd be more than happy to add you to the community game. I think we're not going to be playing any ranked ladder games today. We've won all the games that we've played, and I think we don't want to kind of disrupt that queue. So नहीं नहीं मैंने स्ट्रीम पे पूछा बट आई डोंट नो Yeah, I had like a decent spike of viewers at one point. 6-7 viewers without a raid. बोलो क्या करना है? चलो then I'll stop I'll, I'll stop the stream. I think you guys are talking about two different games. Vic is thinking BBCs. Vic is thinking BBCs. You are talking Rocket League. All right, guys, I'm going to stop the stream. Let's see if anybody is. हाँ वो नहीं होगा ना क्रॉस प्ले नहीं होगा उसमें